In this video, I'll show you how to do a sweep. Now, if you have something that's straight, something linear, you can just do an extrusion. But if you want to have a bend in it, for example, when we're working with tubing, we're going to need to use the sweep tool. So that will require two sketches. One sketch is going to show the path. And good idea to start at the origin. So that's going to be my path. I will put some dimensions on it. And because it's going to be bent, make sure you put a fillet on that corner and don't make it too tight. You can't really bend tubing any tighter than about 3 inches, so I'll put a 3-inch radius on that. I'll finish the sketch. So there's my path. It's just a flat sketch of the path. Now I'm going to need to draw the cross section. In order to do that, if you go to Features, Reference, I'm going to create, oops, didn't finish my sketch. Features, Reference, and we're going to put a work plane on the end of this. In order to do that, just click on the end point and then click on the path itself, and a work plane will be created, and that's the one that we want to put our sketch on for the cross section. So we'll start a new sketch. And in this case, I'll do round tubing, but it can be any shape. Dimension the OD and the ID. And then I'll finish the sketch. And what I have is the path, and then I have the shape that I want to sweep. So go to Features. Don't go to Extrude, go to Swept, Boss, Base. And there's two inputs. One is the profile or the cross section, which the software has figured that out since that's the last sketch I made. And this one's going to be the path that you're going to take. So you just need to click on the path and it'll create the sweep. Now you can only do a sweep in one plane. So if I wanted to change planes, I'm going to need a new sketch. So to do that, let me create another work plane off of here. That dimension was 12 inches. Let me turn that one off. Okay, so I'm going to make a new sketch then on this plane 2. And same thing, it's going to be a path. Put some dimensions on it. Again, I'm going to put the radius on it because I'm bending the tubing. Finish the sketch. So now you can see how I changed to a different plane. And I'm going to want to sweep that. In order to do that, though, I'll need another sketch, which you can either sketch it right on there, or you can sketch it on here. I think it's a little bit easier just to sketch it here on the end point. So again, we'll need a plane. Click on the end point and the path. You'll have a work plane there. And I want to do a new sketch on that plane, and that sketch is going to be that same hollow piece of tubing. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Finish the sketch, and I'll do the same thing. I'll go to Features, Swept. Again, the software has picked up that that's the sketch for the profile, and then just click on the path. And you can see I've created those sweeps in 2 different planes. And you can continue on. Just each time you're going to rely a bit on your original planes. That's why I would start my sketch at the origin. You can just offset the planes. Just as long as you know the distances, you can put new planes wherever you need them and continue to sketch on if you're going to continue to make some sort of piping diagram or something like that.